Hello there, sorry from 17 once again. This is my Deus Ex. Mankind Divided. I keep wanting to say Human Revolution, it's like a tick, it's ridiculous. This is a Foxiest of the Hounds walkthrough on the hardest difficulty, and we will also be getting Pacifist by the end of it. This is Mission 3, it's called Getting in Top Shape Again, and this is pretty cool, because when you move out into Prague, you're going to get contacted by a man named Collar. I think he's called Collar, and he's going to ask you for some help. And the best way that I found to get to him without using anything too specific is to come across via the roof. Because in this next room there's going to be a lovely convenient vent, and it's going to take us into the territory. I tried on my first playthrough for the longest time to try and get there via the underground, and I had some success, but I was in places that I really don't think I was supposed to be with no abilities, so I was doing some really crazy box stacking, ridiculous platforming, all kinds of different creative things, but it really does sing just the choice that you have and the praise for this game, because I was able to get way further than I ever expected to. But we're going to move on this roof to the left here, and we're going to get into this guy's building. One thing you're not going to see me doing, folks, is saving, but it doesn't mean it's not happening. I am trimming out the saves for your convenience. I recommend you save every time you do something that you don't want to do again, or every time you're about to do something that you do not trust or understand. Right there, I jumped across the gap. I stood up to do it because crouching and jumping can be kind of finicky and I didn't want to fall. The detection on this game is a little bit janky, and you'll notice that that man went into a state of suspicion. On the map there was a diamond of yellow with a question mark inside of it. That tells you that he heard something and he's not too sure what it is. That will not void anything on this run, but if he proceeds to see you afterwards and it goes red, then you're in trouble. But that's not going to happen, and I'm going to show you exactly where to go to make sure that it never does. So we're going to climb up the scaffolding here, and we'll go onto this windowsill, and be very careful. You want to go into your menu right now and re-equip the stealth, because for some reason the game has shifted our abilities. It's shifted where they are on our wheel and all that kind of good stuff. It doesn't mean you don't have them, it's just taken them off for some reason. So the moment you mantle, go into cloak and immediately go into cover. That way, if anybody has a lucky glance, they can't see you. If you notice that it's the beginning of this pattern, you can run straight past everybody here, and I say crouch walk rather than run, but be as quick as you can, hop over these bookcases, and then get to this door before anybody even realised we were moving through there. Then you want to hit the red book on the bookcase, and we get to do some exposition here with Collar and get our upgrades. This is going to introduce us to a pretty cool concept in this game of overclocking, which then leads to some interesting effects. And it turns out that Jensen has somehow got these new implants inside of him. They're those crazy looking ones you can see there, and if you pick one of them, they're going to put you into an unstable state. The only two that I'm going to use in this walkthrough are going to be the Icarus Dash, which is my favourite move in the game, even though it's utter shit and I hate it. Sounds funny, doesn't it? But it's true. And then the hacking from long range. But at the moment, I'm going to show you what I'm going to spend my practice kits on. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to upgrade my ability to move and jump. I'm going to upgrade my ability to use the stealth. I'm going to put a few points into moving heavy things, because I think that is a fantastic ability that opens up really great opportunities. And I think that's all you're going to see me do initially. So move the heavy things, there we go. And hopefully I'll get the Icarus Dash. But the Icarus Dash is the most fantastic move in concept. It looks cool, it feels cool, it's got a lot of great functionality, but it's got moments when it flat out doesn't work, because it's way more effective going horizontally than it is vertically. And in my opinion, it should be just as adept at doing both, because I want to go high in these games, I want to do ridiculous things and find paths that people just don't look for. And the Icarus Dash could be so good at it, but it limits you in so many ways. And the main reason I really dislike the move, even though it is my favourite, is that it doesn't work right. There are certain things in games that have to work to a certain standard, and if you don't achieve it, you should remove it or fix it. There's no middle ground here, guys. It's not fair. It's not fair on the player. And this is a move where it shows you whether or not you're going to land in cover, land on something, or grab something. And there are times when it shows you your hand to grab a ledge, and you go to the ledge, and he doesn't grab, you fall, and immediately get spotted, and have to reload, which is 40 seconds you didn't want to sit through again. And I think that that's disgusting, because it's just bad. It's goofy, it's weird, and then you'll do the exact same thing and get a different result. It's just interesting detection in a game that I really wish was better for it. But now that we've got access to our upgrades and we've hit some of those different praxis kits to give us augments that I think are going to really be useful, we're going to be moving back towards our base of... I don't even know what our base is, the TF-29 base, the task force guys, and it's going to involve coming through these subways quite a lot to go to different areas of Prague. If you're having trouble getting stopped by the soldiers, it means that you went through the human side rather than the orc side, and every time you do that, you have to sit while they check your passport and all your details, and it's kind of this disincentivizing way of making you follow the game's rules. And I completely didn't realise that I was making mistakes until I noticed that there was that woman staring at me on the train who really didn't like me because I was on the wrong train, and when I got off I kept getting questioned. So if you're getting questioned, you're going on the wrong train. This is Racism 101. Go to the correct bathroom and you'll be fine. But thank you for watching, and you take care now.